Hi, and welcome to Laurena's Files. Today I will be teaching you how to knit and purl. Things you'll need: knitting needles, yarn. First we have to make a slip knot. Twist your yarn to make a loop. Place your thumb and your pointer through the loop, twist, and grab the string below. Now tighten by pulling. And there you go, you have a slip knot. And it just pulls out just like that. I recommend having the shorter end on top when you make your loop. So place your fingers in, twist, grab that short end, and pull to tighten. So this is why I recommend having the shorter end on top when you're making your loop. It's easy to pull and tighten because it's just going to be hanging off. But if you have the longer end, you won't be able to tighten after you have done a few rows. How to knit. Insert your knitting needle through the slip knot that you just created. Lay yarn over your 3 fingers. Hold yarn with pinky for tension. Wrap around your pointer finger. So now I'll teach you how to cast on. To cast on, you're going to insert your right needle into the stitch. You're going to go from the left to the right and underneath the needle that's holding the stitch. You're going to wrap from the left to the right around your right needle, pull through the stitch on the left needle, and slip that loop onto the left needle. Wrap around from left to right again, pull through the stitch on the left needle, and slip that loop back on to the left needle. Now lift your finger to tighten the stitch. Now let's just continue repeating that till we have 10 stitches on the needle. So slip the stitch on to the left needle. Wrap the yarn in your left hand around from left to right. Slip through the stitch on your left needle and slip that stitch on to your left needle again. Just repeat. So from left to right, slip under, slip on. So now that we have 10 stitches casted on, I'm going to teach you how to knit. So insert your right needle through the left side of the stitch, just as you did to cast on. You're going to do the exact same. You're going to wrap your yarn around your right needle, pull through, and instead of slipping on to the left needle, we're going to slip the stitch that you went through off of the needle. So insert your right needle from left to right through the stitch, underneath, wrap your yarn around, pull through, and pull off. Okay, so insert your needle, wrap your yarn around from left to right, pull through the stitch you went through, and pull off. Insert your needle from left to right into the stitch on the left needle, wrap around from left to right. Oh, drop that one. So insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around. I put my finger there just so that the stitch doesn't fall off. The first row can be the toughest row. And pull through, pull off. Insert your needle, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. One more. Insert, wrap around. You're going to pull it through and pull it off. And because we used the short end when we were doing our slip knot, we can just tighten that last stitch up so it makes it look nice and clean. And there you go, your first knitted row. So now we're going to do another row. You turn around, you'll see those little bumps there. That's just what it's going to look like until we start to add purling into it. So we're going to do the exact same thing as we did the last row. We're just going to continue knitting. So insert, wrap around, pull through, and pull off. Insert from left to right underneath the left needle, wrap around from left to right, pull through, and pull off. If you master the cast on that I showed you, knitting is going to be very easy. So let's continue for a few more rows and I'll show you what it looks like when you're just knitting. So as you continue to knit, it will look like this. Until you add some purl into it, you're just going to get this nice kind of bumpy textile. I'll show you a few more rows here. We'll continue knitting every row. Once again, just that nice little bumpy textile. So same goes for purling. If you were to purl every single row, you would get the exact same kind of fabric. It would look the exact same as this. So until you add purl and knit together, knit and purl, you're just gonna get that. It's gonna look like this. So now I'm gonna teach you how to purl. So instead of holding your yarn in the back of your work, we're gonna hold it in the front. We're gonna still tension with our pinky, wrap around our finger. We're gonna hold it the same, except for now we're gonna bring our thumb into the work. So our thumb is gonna help us to kind of keep the stitch down. So insert your right needle through the right side of the stitch, keeping it in front of your work. Wrap around from right, See how I'm kind of pinching my needles with my right hand? That's so I can let go and wrap around with my left. So we're going to insert from right to left, keeping it in front. We're going to wrap around from right to left. See my thumb? It's just going to kind of bring that stitch down and hold it down. Okay? So that I can pull it through, and we're going to pull that stitch off just the same. Okay? Insert through the front, wrap around from right to left, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Sound the same as knitting? Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. So insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. And there you go. You've done your first row of purl. Do you see how those ridges there? There's a little bit of space where we were just knitting, and now there's like they're tighter together where we've knit and purl. So now if we flip that over, you begin to get that nice knit look. So that's why we need to do knit and purl together to get that. So let's knit this next row so we continue getting that nice knit look. Okay, so insert through the back, pull around. So insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Just keep that going in your head. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Okay, insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Okay, so one more stitch, insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. And there you go. So you continue getting that nice knit look. And the wrong side of this will continue to be that nice wavy kind of look. So now again, to purl, we hold our yarn in front of our work, adding our thumb into the mitts, insert, pinch, wrap around, pull through, pull off, insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Now this is just the way that I know how to purl. I think there's lots of other ways that you can hold your yarn and everything else. Like, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way that I know how to do it, so this is the way that I'm teaching. So insert from in the front, wrap around from right to left, pull through and pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Okay, 3 more stitches, insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. Wrap around, pull through, pull off. Insert, wrap around, pull through, pull off. And there you go. We have done a few of just knits, which would be the same as just purls, that nice kind of every other row that has that ridge to it. So that's just knit, and that would be the same as just purl, okay? If you're going to do knit and purl, you're going to get this nice knit here. So to see the difference again, you have this compared to that. So now you know how to knit and purl. Please rewatch any part of this video to help you learn further. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope this was helpful. Please comment and subscribe. Also, leave any ideas for future tutorials. Thank you. Bye.